Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4 on this Friday.
Here we are.
It's been a long week.
Oh, we needed Friday on Monday.
Yeah, we did. We made it. And here's what's topping our news today. SSM Health has discontinued gender-affirming surgery in the Madison area. Catherine Merck tells us more.
Big tech companies have pledged to safeguard against risks posed by artificial intelligence. I'm Natalie Brand with the commitments the president says the companies have made.
And a local water tower makes the mistake that no painter wants: a misspelling.
A big misspelling.
Oh, boy.
Let's take a look outside. It's the Sugar River.
Oh, that looks great.
Beautiful day
Especially
today.
on a day like this.
Yeah, just float down the river.
Yep.
Building heat ahead, however. Gary Canalti is in the backyard. How hot's it going to get?
Hot, and we're also going to have more humidity too, and that will just kind of add to things. But that'll be toward the second half of next week. In the short term, today was a beautiful day. Lots of sunshine. Visible cloud track shows plenty of sun across the state. Just those fair weather cumulus clouds popping up in the afternoon, and those die down pretty quickly after dark. Doppler track, a few showers and thunderstorms up in far northern Wisconsin. Those will dissipate long before they reach us. The air is still pretty dry across the southern part of the state. With that dry air, temperatures started out cool this morning. Most areas were in the 50s, but notice to the north and west of Wisconsin Dells, temperatures in the 40s through parts of west central Wisconsin. Here in Madison, pretty comfortable, and we'll see similar temperatures, probably a couple degrees warmer for tonight. Right now, temperatures are mainly in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Madison right at 80 degrees. You look at Dane County, and we're seeing 82 right now in Middleton, 82 in Cross Plains, and 80 degrees right now in Sun Prairie. Look for skies to be partly cloudy this evening. Temperatures dropping into the upper 60s by late evening. Later on, I'll take a look at a forecast that not only includes the heat and humidity, but some rain chances. Unfortunately, there are not going to be very many of them.
All right, we'll check back later, Gary. Thank you. Breaking this afternoon, our investigative team has confirmed that SSM Health has discontinued gender-affirming surgeries in the Madison area.
As Catherine Merck shows us, this is coming after pressure from the Catholic Church. Catherine.
The National Conference of Bishops issued guidance in March directing Catholic healthcare organizations to stop these kind of surgeries. When we reached out to Madison Bishop Don Hying for comment, he pointed us to that 14-page doctoral note. We've confirmed that SSM Health has now discontinued their surgeries, speaking to multiple employees, calling the clinic in Middleton ourselves, and hearing from a patient.
I had like a countdown on my phone. I was like counting down the days. I was so excited. We went to my pre-op consultation, and as we were getting in the car to go over there, we got a phone call saying that it had been canceled.
Their primary care doctor told him these procedures were canceled because of their Catholic affiliation. That's also what the clinic says when you call and ask about gender-affirming surgeries. SSM Health themselves declined to comment when we reached out to them with our details of our full reporting. The investigation airs tonight at 6 o'clock.
Thank you very much. Police in Whitewater are searching for a man who they say attempted to abduct a girl yesterday. The attempted abduction happened around 3:45 p.m. near the intersection of West Center Street and South Cottage Street. Police say the man got out of his vehicle, told the girl to get into his car, and then grabbed and tried to pull her to the car. She bit the man's arm and ran away. The man is described as being around 30 to 40 years old with shoulder-length dark brown hair, a long beard, and a gray rose tattoo near his shoulder. He drove a black four-door sedan with tinted windows. Search efforts for a missing boater on Big Green Lake continued this morning. Dispatch received a call around 4:30 yesterday afternoon about a possible drowning victim. Crews searched the last known area for the boater, but were unable to find them. As the search continues today, officers are asking the public to avoid the area and give emergency crews room to do their job.
Madison police are searching for a man who they say threatened Burger King employees with a gun. Police say the man pointed a gun at employees at the Burger King in the 2600 block of East Washington Avenue last night after they were unable to take his order. Nobody was injured and no arrests have been made as earlier today. An investigation is ongoing. Anyone with information about the incident is urged to contact Madison area Crime Stoppers at 608-266-6014 or online at p3tips.com. A new housing bill aims to keep housing costs affordable.
Pushing for it is Wisconsin U.S. Senator Tammy Baldwin, who spoke with Will Keneally about what the bill aims to accomplish.
So if we think of big institutions that buy up housing stock, like large investors, private equity firms, they can deduct part of that housing asset from their taxes. Things like depreciation of the home's value and interest on the house. Baldwin's bill would prevent some of those big buyers from taking that tax deduction.
Well, we've found at various points in time that there have been out-of-state operators, some of them private equity firms. The impact has been making home ownership out of reach for too many Wisconsinites and making the rents out of reach for too many Wisconsinites.
This would apply to those who buy up more than 50 properties after the bill goes into effect. And this is part of a growing problem nationally of a housing shortage. So coming up at 5, we'll have more on this bill and what the housing issues look like specifically here in Wisconsin. Reporting from the Capitol, Will Keneally, News 3 Now.
And you can see the full interview with Senator Baldwin this Sunday on For the Record.
Well, the Biden administration says it has secured voluntary agreements from some of the top companies developing artificial intelligence to create new safeguards for their AI products.
Representatives from Amazon, Google, Meta, Inflection, Microsoft, and OpenAI were on hand as the president made the announcement. Natalie Brand has more details from the White House.
President Biden, meeting with leading AI companies Friday, says they've agreed to address dangers with the fast-growing field.
We'll see more technology change in the next 10 years, or even in the next few years, than we've seen in the last 50 years.
The White House says voluntary commitments include security testing of AI systems before their release, developing tools such as watermarking to know when content is AI generated, and researching risks that AI systems can pose to society.
These commitments, which the companies will implement immediately, underscore 3 fundamental principles: safety, security, and trust.
The conversation here at the White House comes as some lawmakers on Capitol Hill are pushing for regulations.
Let's make sure we make policy based on the science, not based on the hype.
George Washington University professor David Broniatowski studies artificial intelligence as part of a new AI institute in collaboration with the National Science Foundation. He says any potential rules need room to respond as the technology evolves and new problems arise.
We may find that those regulations are not adaptable and flexible to new AI developments that are coming down the pipe.
The White House wants tech companies to commit to developing artificial intelligence for good, and AI focused on tackling current challenges from cancer to climate change. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
The White House says it is working with allies such as Britain, Germany, Japan, and South Korea to develop a common set of AI governance.
China is working on its own regulations.
Well, a postage stamp honoring the late Georgia Congressman John Lewis officially goes on sale as of today. The forever stamp of the civil rights icon features a photo taken by a Time magazine photographer in 2013. Actress and activist Alfred Woodard presided over a dedication ceremony today at Morehouse College in Atlanta, attended by Lewis's family, friends, and colleagues.
On this day, as Congressman Lewis would say, I ask you to recommit yourselves to getting in good trouble, necessary trouble.
He was a philatelist, which is a person who partakes in the collection of stamps. And for the Postal Service to honor my father this way, I would say for him it would be one of the highest forms of philately.
Lewis, who served more than 3 decades in Congress, was best known for leading about 600 protesters in the Bloody Sunday March across the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama during the civil rights movement in the 60s. He died back in 2020 at the age of 80 after battling pancreatic cancer.
A water tower in Muscadet has drawn a lot of attention over the past few days. Residents tell us the S in the town's name was initially painted incorrectly during renovations. The tower is currently being repainted, which should wrap up after the weekend. Until they are finished, you may see the tower's name partially doubled on the water tower. Don't be alarmed. They're just painting over the air, and the village says that is being done at the contractor's expense. Now, this isn't the first time we've seen a spelling error on a Wisconsin water tower. Yeah. We dug back into our archives for a bit of a flashback Friday to June of 2010 when something similar happened in Stoughton. The painting crew there missed the second T on the tower, creating quite the buzz in Stoughton.
Yeah, we live in Stoughton.
Stoughton.
Well, New York City is one of the world's top travel destinations.
And if you're headed to the Big Apple sometime soon, you might want to treat yourself to a brand new boutique hotel we'll tell you about when Live at 4 continues.
Don't wait until the weekend to enjoy a thick charbroil steak made to your liking. Make a weeknight steak night at High Point Steakhouse, Southern Wisconsin's premier supper club. Well worth the short drive to Ridgeway.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
Ivisia Dry Eye Drops. Made with hydrating polymers, moisturizing hyaluronic acid, and revitalizing trehalose for instant dryness relief that lasts up to 8 hours. Ivisia, we see a better way.
3 days only. Madison's massive Factory Direct Hot Tub and Swim Spa Show. Save up to 50% off hundreds of quality brand hot tubs and swim spas. Flexible financing. Everything must go. And Sunday at Madison Marriott West. EliteSpaSales.com.
I was stuck. Unresolved depression symptoms were in my way. I needed more from my antidepressant. Vraylar helped give it a lift.
Adding Vraylar to an antidepressant is clinically proven to help relieve overall depression symptoms better than an antidepressant alone. And in Vraylar clinical studies, most saw no substantial impact on weight. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke, report unusual changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults, report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, as these may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death, weight gain, and high cholesterol may occur. Movement dysfunction and restlessness are common side effects. Stomach and sleep issues, dizziness, increased appetite, and fatigue are also common. Side effects may not appear for several weeks.
I didn't have to change my treatment. I just gave it a lift.
Ask about Vraylar and learn how AbbVie can help you save.
This summer, happiness is a new Chevy. You can go farther, tow more, and bring along everyone you love. Your road to happiness begins in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab LT Turbo Max pickups, or current Chevy owners get $5,750 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
Squeaky, creaky, leaky entry doors from big box stores should be ignored. Scott the window guy does entry doors. He can do yours and so much more.
We do entry doors at scottthewindowguy.com.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
Well, welcome back. The Barbie craze is making its way from coast to coast.
It sure is. America is going into a pink craze over the new Barbie movie that opens in theaters today. Vice President Lori Pressman says Barbie's vivid color palette evokes more than just a feeling of nostalgia. And that's exactly why social media influencer Beverly Griffith says she painted her Nashville home several shades of pink. Furniture retailer Joybird jumped into the Barbie pool with its collection that centers around this hot bubblegum pink sofa.
We've always known hot pink was an extremely popular color, and we just see that being carried out through all different types of pop culture and now through interior design.
Like at this World of Barbie experience in Santa Monica, California, or this Airbnb dream house in Malibu. As to whether the Barbie core trend will stick around, we'll have to wait and see. But for now, fans are just enjoying feeling pretty in pink.
Investors on Wall Street weren't feeling much of anything. The Dow added 2.5 points. Its 10th day of gains. The Nasdaq lost 30 points. The S&P 500 managed a 1.5 gain. Well, New York is expected to attract almost as many tourists this year than before the pandemic.
CBS News correspondent Wendy Gillette brings us inside a few of the city's new hotel options.
Mark and Charlotte, this is a suite at the new Pendry Manhattan West, one of 30 suites in this boutique hotel, which just opened a year and a half ago. It has 164 rooms located in Chelsea, a prime location in Manhattan. It's the first Pendry in New York City, which is now offering dozens of new hotel options.
Craig and Judy Pluta, who live near Milwaukee, recently visited New York City, taking in Times Square.
It seems like everything is back, vibrant. People look like they're having a very good time.
They're two of more than 63 million tourists expected to visit New York this year, compared to over 66 million in 2019. They're finding neighborhoods with dozens of new hotel options, including the Wall Street Hotel in the financial district. The historic building offers both city and East River views, an old-school bar, French brasserie with romantic nooks, and plenty of pearls because of its owner, the Paspali Group, an Australian family.
The South Sea pearling industry is actually what they are fundamentally known for, and essentially what they wanted to bring to life here in New York City as well.
This is one of the rooms at another new option, Beria Phuket, New York. It brings a touch of Paris to the city that never sleeps.
Lavender brightens the rooftop restaurant. There's a French pillow mist and bath products, and new takes on classic French pastries at Brasserie Phuquet's. Plus a spa and a movie theater in the shadow of the rebuilt World Trade Center.
Tribeca was lacking a great hotel. We needed something to bring this neighborhood to life.
Virgin Hotels New York City is bringing life to the Nomad District with its daily entertainment offerings and just under 1 million square feet of space, including an expansive rooftop terrace and pool club looking up at the Empire State Building.
Once you walk in the door, there's this very playful vibe, and there's something for everyone.
That translates into bursts of color, funky artwork, and mini bar offering of a couples kit as day turns to night.
And in the past year and a half, around 6 new hotels have opened here in New York City, including an Amman and 2 Moxies. Mark and Charlotte.
Has business travel returned yet to New York City?
Well, business travel has been one of the slowest sectors to return to normal after the pandemic. New York City Tourism and Convention says in a normal year, the breakdown is 80% leisure travelers and 20% business travelers. Last year, the number was 16% business travelers. That is expected to increase 3% to 19% this year, taking it very close to pre-pandemic levels. Mark and Charlotte?
Wendy, who visits New York City at the greatest levels in terms of international travelers?
Number 1 on the list is tourists from the UK, then Canada and France. New York City Tourism expects that there are going to be more tourists from all of those groups this year compared to last year. Mark and Charlotte?
I think a trip to New York is in order. Wendy, thanks for being with us today. Great to see you.
All right, thanks so much.
Obviously recorded.
Yes.
Do you have a pillow spritzer?
Change. I do not, but I feel like, is that a thing? Should we all have pillow spritzers?
I think we should. Well, Frank Sinatra called him the best singer he's ever heard.
Legendary singer Tony Bennett died today at the age of 96. A look back at his life and magical career coming up after Gary's forecast.
After a serious truck crash, you need a team who knows how to handle trucking cases and gets results. You need Gruber Law Offices. There's never a fee until we win. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
When it's hot, all you want is some relief. Relief from the heat outside, relief from sleepless nights, and relief from big electric bills. Even your air conditioning unit needs some relief. So when you wrap your home with our premium injection foam, it's like putting your entire house in a cooler. It keeps the hot air out, the cool air in, and your electric bills lower. And right now, when we foam your walls, we'll insulate your attic for free.
USA Insulation.
There's nothing better than a great night's sleep on a new Tempur-Pedic mattress from Steinhoffels. The Tempur-Pedic Breeze is made with a one-of-a-kind cooling technology that pulls heat away from your body, making the mattress feel up to 10 degrees cooler. Right now, Queen Tempur-Pedic Breeze mattresses are only $83 per month when you use Steinhoffels' 72-month financing. Plus, get $300 in Steinhoffels cash. Steinhoffels is your sleep solution destination. Shop in-store or online at steinhoffels.com.
Want a tighter, flatter tummy and the hottest deal of the year? Then check out new Ab EX from Sonobello.
After my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang that made me self-conscious.
Emotionally, it was really sad. Feeling good up here, but you look down and you don't.
After having my babies, it went in different direction. From here, it went to here, and I just couldn't get rid of that.
Introducing Ab-EX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
I got the tummy tuck results without the tummy tuck downtime.
And I finally got the flat stomach I wanted.
I'm able to get back in my size 8 jeans. I feel sexy, I feel confident.
But it feels good to feel good and look good.
Schedule your free no-obligation consultation now and find out how to get your dream body on your budget with our best offer of the year. Call or go to sonobello.com and get exclusive access to our employee-only pricing.
Leisure Concepts has your new hot tub in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Steel and composite construction and the perimeter insulation is so quiet. We'll deliver everything you need to easily keep your hot tub crystal clear, including knowledge. That neck-deep hot water massage feels amazing every day of the year. You'll never get tired of it. Get to Leisure Concepts and see almost 70 hot tubs that are ready for immediate delivery to your backyard.
Every single day, we help families that have been tragically impacted in truck crashes. And you'll never pay us a fee until we win your case. Truck crash? Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Well, take a look at this. This is what happened after severe flooding caused real rusty waterfalls in Utah. The one was caught on camera by a Capitol Reef National Park Service ranger. Soon multiple waterfalls appeared.
That is amazing.
It's also very dangerous, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because, not only do you deal with flash flooding, but now you're dealing with rock slides, too, if you're close.
Okay, so on July 21st, 2007, the 7th and final Harry Potter novel, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, was released, with fans lining up at midnight at bookstores around the country to find out what would happen to the boy who lived. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows had an initial print run of 12 million copies in the United States alone, and like each of the previous Harry Potter novels, Deathly Hallows was slated to be made into a major Hollywood film. It ended up becoming a 2-part blockbuster, and it was amazing.
I've never read a book.
I have not read that.
I've read a book.
I read lots of books, but Harry Potter.
I haven't.
No, I have not read the books, but I have seen the movies.
I haven't seen the movies either.
They're just amazing.
Well, you have children.
I do, so
that helps.
That makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we are looking at a pretty nice weekend.
Yeah, temperature-wise will be good. There'll be some rain chances tomorrow afternoon, but then the rain chances go down, the temperatures and the humidity go up, and it's going to feel like summer next week. I'll tell you how hot it'll get in just a few minutes.
At Bergstrom Automotive, you can say yes to the vehicle of your dreams without hidden fees waiting to devour you. You've been told no before? Join the Bergstrom Automotive family for the yes. Bergstrom, for the yes.
Create the ultimate backyard getaway with 11% off everything at Menards. We have the best selection of decking, blocks, grills, and outdoor furniture to transform your yard from ordinary to extraordinary. With so many options and styles to choose from, you'll find something perfect for you to enjoy the rest of your summer. Right now, get this 4-burner gas grill for $199.99 after 11% rebate at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Attention, Wisconsin veterans.
I'm Tony Evers, the governor of Wisconsin. If you are a veteran struggling to pay for rent, utilities, or other life-sustaining services, I want you to know that the Veterans Rental Assistance Program is here to help. So call 833-WISC-VRAP or visit VRAPWI.com. You've always been there for us. We want you to know that we're here for you.
The new T-Box Event and Dining Room with private bar is there waiting for you at Vitense Golfland. 2 large HD TVs are available for viewing, meetings, and casual gatherings. Private bar is available for any type of event. No meeting can compare with adding activities at Vitense Golfland. Enjoy indoor-outdoor miniature golf, golf suites, and golf and multi-sport simulators. Add chocolate shop ice cream. As our sign says, ice cream solves everything. Infuse life and fun into your meetings and events at Vitense Golfland.
Look, Mom, I found one. Oh, yeah, you did, but we need an ATM from our bank, unless you want to spend a small fortune in fees.
No, thank you. Banking with BMO means more fee-free ATMs than the 2 largest U.S. banks combined, including places like pharmacies and grocery stores.
Saving money and more convenient. Look at you being so helpful.
What'd you expect? You're studying at a help stop.
That's you.
That's me, at a desk.
When a bank helps you get and stay ahead, that's the BMO effect.
At Bergstrom Automotive, we have a non-commissioned sales team, which is a polite way to say we don't really care whether you buy a practical Equinox, the rugged Silverado, or the speedy new Corvette. If you've been told no before, join the Bergstrom Automotive family for the yes.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Well, some recent rounds of rain have helped us at least a little bit in the drought situation over parts of south central Wisconsin. Not everybody was so fortunate, but 3 things you need to know. There'll be some more warm weather through pretty much next Tuesday. Temperatures lower 80s tomorrow, mid 80s Sunday and Monday, upper 80s on Tuesday. Some scattered shower and thunderstorms in the forecast for tomorrow afternoon, but just a slight chance for Sunday and Monday. So hopefully we get something tomorrow, because after that the rain chances really go down and those temperatures go up. Look for hot weather to return on Wednesday and probably last through at least Saturday. So it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of next week have high temperatures at or above 90 degrees. You factor in the humidity, and that brings the heat index in the lower to middle to upper 90s, and probably on Friday, the warmest day, we could see triple-digit heat index readings. High resolution radar, nothing across southern Wisconsin. Things pretty quiet across our part of the state. Up north, there have been a couple of scattered showers, isolated thunderstorms, very spotty, very typical for summer, and not expecting anything here in southern Wisconsin for tonight. 6-hour future track radar shows just how quickly they die down, and this is typical again this time of year. They pop up in the afternoon, and once you get close to sunset, they just kind of fizzle out. Tomorrow, the rainfall might be a little more widespread, although it's uncertain as to who will see more of the widespread rain. Right now, the computer models have been hinting more toward Madison and areas off toward the east, with much lesser amounts over southwestern Wisconsin. We'll have to wait and see, but you can see the spotty nature of the precipitation. Again, it's not, don't concentrate on one particular spot, because it's hard to tell this far in advance, but at least you'll see that there'll be areas that will get ½ inch to 1 inch of rain, and other areas maybe nearby that get very little in the way of rain. So it's just a wait and see thing. But if you look at future track precipitation into next week, take a look at this. I mean, maybe if there are some heavier thunderstorms over southeastern Wisconsin, there could be some heavier amounts there. But this is over the next 10 days. And boy, that's not a lot of rain. You should be looking at about 1.5 inches of rain during that time period. Drought monitor just released yesterday, updated from Tuesday. You can see the severe drought here. A little bit of an improvement to our north and west. That's where the heavier rain fell over parts of western Dane County and areas north and west of Madison. But again, you know, it's very spotty, the precipitation, and we'll see that happen again tomorrow. Planning your night across Dane County, low of 60 in Oregon, 60 in Marshall, 60 in Middleton, with partly cloudy skies. No rain tonight. Overnight across southern Wisconsin, 60 in Platteville, 59 in Lone Rock, and 53 in Camp Douglas. Not as cool as last night when they were in the 40s. 82 for the high tomorrow. It'll be warm. We'll see some scattered showers and thunderstorms develop in the afternoon. Future track beginning at noon shows the showers and storms popping up. Now, this particular computer model has most of the rain from Madison eastward. That would cool temperatures down a bit, whereas southwestern Wisconsin would see little in the way of rain with temperatures in the 80s. And then you get into the evening and you can see them just starting to fall apart, just as typical in summer. Maybe a shower or storm popping up in a couple of spots overnight, but not much in the way of precipitation. Again, the areas that get the heavier thunderstorms, maybe ½ inch or more of rain. A lot of areas less than that. As we look at our first one, 7 to 10 day forecast, mid 80s Sunday and Monday, just slight chances for showers and thunderstorms, mainly in the afternoon and evening those days. And then the temperatures go up. 91 on Wednesday, 92 Thursday, 94 Friday. And with higher humidity, we're talking heat index readings, especially on Friday, perhaps as high as 102 or 103 degrees. A little bit of a break in the humidity toward the end of next weekend and into the start of the following week, but you see very little in the way of rain chances there too. So
all right.
Hopefully we get something tomorrow.
Yeah,
so
we need the rain.
Yeah, we do. And since launching our Beyond the Barometer series this week, going in depth on weather and climate, we're already getting questions from you. This viewer asks, I've been wondering, wondering how to keep my grass from dying. Recent rains brought some green back, but not much. Should I continue to water or let my grass go dormant again? Well, again, a lot of that depends on where you are, but we asked Dole Soldat, a lawn expert at UW, and he says most of this area has Kentucky bluegrass. That's our dominant lawn grass in Wisconsin. So it could survive maybe 6 weeks or more with no rain. You don't need irrigation for that. So now the soil moisture has returned to normal levels, at least in some areas. The grass should begin to break some of that dormancy and start to grow new leaves. There's no reason to water unless you've recently had late sod or seeded. You know, obviously for that you need to make sure. But
so we don't
don't worry. You know, if your lawn hasn't turned green yet,
you're not alone.
You're not alone.
I got a spot right off my patio. It's just dust. So we'll see what happens.
Well, you can water there. That'll bring it back.
Well, and there used to be a tree, the neighbor's tree, and they cut that down. So this is the first summer this grass has not had shade.
Yeah, so that might be a consideration for those areas because they've been green in the past, but now this year they're going to need some water.
Grass does not die; it goes dormant. It will come back. So I guess it's just personal choice.
Hey, at least you don't have to mow the lawn.
That's right.
See that? You got to look on the bright side.
There you go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, Gary. Thank you.
Thank you.
Legendary singer Tony Bennett has died at the age of 96. In 2016, he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease.
But the public didn't know about his declining health until 2021 because he continued to perform. Stephanie Elam looks back at the crooner's 8-decade career.
A legend on stage, Tony Bennett's career spanned more than 70 years. He was opening up for Pearl Bailey when Bob Hope discovered him in 1949 in a New York City club.
You know, it's been about 16 years since I discovered you singing in a Greenwich Village nightclub. How come this is your first appearance on my television show?
Well, I've been waiting for you to make good.
Bennett had a string of hits in the 50s, but the best was yet to come. He won his first Grammy Award in 1963 for his song, I Left My Heart in San Francisco, and performed it on The Judy Garland Show.
I left my heart.
The crooner's unique voice and timeless style helped him win a total of 19 Grammys and 2 Emmys throughout his career.
Tony Bennett, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe the best pop singer in the whole world.
You know, I asked Sinatra, why do you think we stayed around so long? And he said, because we stayed with good songs.
But the classics weren't always hits. In the 70s, Bennett found himself without a recording contract. He was in debt and battling a drug problem.
I realized that I thought I was doing well with the drugs, and I really wasn't.
That's when Bennett's son Danny stepped in as his manager. Bennett re-signed with Columbia Records and began to revitalize his career. It was then he discovered a new audience, the MTV generation.
Look, it's Tony Bennett.
Hey, good to see you. I had The Simpsons. We did a commercial for MTV, and they liked it so much they gave me an unplugged special, and that won Album of the Year.
Fly me to the moon.
Bennett went on to collaborate with singers like Amy Winehouse for Body and Soul and Lady Gaga for The Lady is a Tramp.
I never bother with people that I hate.
At 85, he became the oldest living artist to hit #1 on the Billboard 200 chart with his Duets 2 album. Several years later, he toured with Lady Gaga to promote their album Cheek to Cheek. Yet Bennett's talent went beyond singing. He was an accomplished painter with artwork at the Smithsonian.
I have a charmed life because I've always known what I wanted to do.
The son of a grocer and a seamstress, Bennett married 3 times and had 4 children. He and his third wife, Susan, founded the Exploring the Arts Foundation and opened the Frank Sinatra School of the Arts in New York.
Everybody has a dream, a hope that something's going to work for them. And then when it happens, it's a great joy.
Bennett was diagnosed with Alzheimer's in 2016, but with the encouragement of his doctors, kept doing what he loved best, singing.
How do you keep the music playing?
He cut his final album, Love for Sale, with Lady Gaga, and performed with her one last time in 2 sold-out concerts for his 95th birthday.
He's my musical companion. He's the greatest singer in the whole world.
Aired on CBS, it was a moving tribute to a musical legend.
Your golden sun.
Absolute goosebumps.
There'll never be another one like him.
No.
Spectacular. Well, miss you, sir. Coming up next year on Live at 4, Barbenheimer is the movie event of the summer. We'll get an explainer when we come back.
And then at 5, discrimination based off somebody's hair is technically legal in Dane County. The Dane County Board is considering ending that.
It's your last chance to get Black Friday mattress deals at Ashley. Get the all-new Timber Breeze for just $83 a month. Or get this Queen Pillow Top mattress for just $9 a month, all with no money down. Don't miss. Only at Ashley.
Rider Chips. Just taking a break. That window's a bear.
Don't worry. My cousin's got a guy.
Hey, I'm not sure I can help you with the house gas, but I can help you replace this window fast.
Let the experts at Feldco kickstart your summer with 2-for-1 windows and no interest until 2025. Plus, we'll get it done Feldco fast.
2-for-1 windows won't last long. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Postmenopausal women with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer are living longer with Kisqali. So long live family time. Long live dreams. And long live you. Kisqali is a pill proven to help women live longer when taken with an aromatase inhibitor. And Kisqali helps preserve quality of life, so you're not just living, you're living well. Kisqali can cause lung problems or an abnormal heartbeat, which can lead to death. It can cause serious skin reactions, liver problems, and low white blood cell counts that may result in severe infections. Avoid grapefruit during treatment. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including breathing problems, cough, chest pain, a change in your heartbeat, dizziness, yellowing of the skin or eyes, dark urine, tiredness, loss of appetite, abdomen pain, bleeding, bruising, fever, chills, or other symptoms of an infection, a severe or worsening rash, or plan to become pregnant or breastfeeding. Long live hugs and kisses. Ask about Kisqali and long live life.
Madison Magazine's Summer Restaurant Week is here. Participating restaurants will provide a 3-course meal starting at $30 featuring wine and more starting July 23rd through the 28th. For a list of participating restaurants, menus, and details, visit MadisonRestaurantWeek.com. It's a perfect opportunity to sample some of Madison's local restaurants. Don't miss Madison Magazine's Summer Restaurant Week 2023. Presenting sponsor, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. Supporting sponsor, Bergstrom Cadillac and Chevrolet. Wine sponsor, Delicato and Frederick Wildman.
It's your last chance to get Black Friday deals at Ashley. Find in-stock doorbusters at discounts up to 60% off. Plus, get bonus discounts on clearance items and special buys. And low monthly payment options starting at just $9 a month. Only at Ashley.
New at 5, Will Keneally shows us how a new bill could make it easier for residents to buy a home and also keep housing costs down.
Coming up in weather, look for temperatures in the lower 80s for tomorrow, but there will be some chances for showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Heat and humidity will build for next week. At 5, I'll tell you how hot it'll get.
And ahead at 6, one of Wisconsin's biggest healthcare organizations has discontinued gender-affirming surgeries in the Madison area after pressure from the Catholic Church. News 3 investigates with the story tonight at 6.
It's a double dose in New York City today. Nice looking day there. 84 degrees in the Big Apple. We gotta go. We gotta go sometime.
All right, let's call your travel agent.
See some shows. 2 potential summer blockbusters are hitting the big screen this weekend, Barbie and Oppenheimer.
And the buzz around the 2 movies has started a craze, now known as Barbenheimer. Jason Carroll reports.
Probably not much of a surprise when one hears something odd has come out of Hollywood. But now there's this.
World will remember this day.
That's not a clip from a real movie. It's a fan-driven mashup of 2. And it's the answer to anyone out there trying to figure out what to do when 2 potentially blockbuster films open on the same day. Barbie.
Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie.
And Oppenheimer.
This is a matter of life and death.
The internet's answer is to see both. Barbenheimer.
I saw Barbie in the morning. I saw Oppenheimer in the afternoon.
How did that go?
It was the right way to do it.
I think you see Barbie afterwards as well.
Yeah, okay, yes, again.
A Barbie sandwich.
A Barbie chaser.
There are TikToks, tweets, and T-shirts, even a Barbenheimer Wikipedia page promoting what has become a viral marketing phenomenon, pushing moviegoers to try both. Whoa. So I see you've got your Barbie pink on. So the question is, will you see Barbie and Oppenheimer or just one?
Oh yeah, both. We kind of like the idea of walking into Oppenheimer with full pink. So it's the Barbenheimer experience.
Both films are worlds apart.
Do you guys ever think about dying?
On the one hand, you have director Greta Gerwig's fantasy comedy about a doll experiencing an existential crisis and has to go to the real world to resolve it. The company behind it, Warner Brothers Discovery, parent company of CNN.
That's happening, isn't it?
And on the other, you have Christopher Nolan's biographical thriller for Universal about a physicist credited for creating, well, you know.
I mean, I'll be going to see Barbie 100%. I can't wait to see it. I think it's just great for the industry and for audiences that we have two amazing films by amazing filmmakers coming out on the same day.
It's a perfect double bill. I think actually start your day with Barbie, then go straight into Oppenheimer, and then Barbie Chaser.
Could a double feature about a plastic doll and the so-called father of the atomic bomb breathe much-needed life back into a movie industry hit hard by streaming, disappointing post-pandemic box office, and now actors and writers on strike?
I think this is the best thing that's happened to movie theaters in a really long time because it's happening really organically.
And the president of the National Association of Theater Owners says he expects these films will draw fans for weeks to come. So what order? If you're going to do the Barbenheimer, how do you do it?
Oh, I'm going to do Barbie first and then Oppenheimer.
But not the same day.
No, that's too much.
People are doing it the same day.
Oh, yeah. The young ones.
I think Oppenheimer and then Barbie, maybe.
Okay.
Lighten.
You try that and we'll discuss.
I'll wait.
All right, so now in its 21st year, it is time for Opera in the Park.
We'll preview this annual free performance from Madison Opera when Live at 4 continues.
Is summer fun on your agenda? If not, it should be, because we are at Wisconsin RV World today with Miss Christine Egan, the lady who knows everything about these beautiful units behind us. 78 years in business, 4-generation family-run business. I know you love this opportunity to help people have fun in the summer. So what are some options of these great things?
You can get anything from a single axle to a bunkhouse to a couples unit to toy hauler, travel trailers, and fifth wheel. The sky's the limit.
I love it so much. You have all of the models on the floor right here. What about solar? People are always wondering about, are these units solar ready?
You can get it with either solar ready or solar on board.
Okay.
Solar on board means that you actually have the solar panels on the roof and ready to go.
Can I get in one of these? Because
yeah.
I love them so much. Someday I'm gonna have one. Will you show me one?
Yeah, we'll get outside and look.
Christine, every time I'm here, I'm amazed at your selection.
This is one you might really like.
Let's go see it. Hero of your family and make it a fun summer here at Wisconsin RV World. I'm Emmy Fink, and you're buzzed into Madison. Now we just need a deck of cards and a cold beverage. Get over here.
McGann Furniture Downtown Baraboo invites you to come in for their huge Summer Sizzler Sale. It's our biggest sale of the year. For a limited time only, take advantage of sizzling hot markdowns throughout the store. All furniture, bedding, flooring, dining room sets, and accessories marked down with the lowest prices of the year. Plus, get free delivery. Hurry in today. The huge store-wide Summer Sizzler Sale at McGann Furniture ends July 22nd. You'll be glad you did. Since 1905, McGann Furniture, Downtown Baraboo.
Leisure Concepts has your new hot tub in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Steel and composite construction and the perimeter insulation is so quiet. We'll deliver everything you need to easily keep your hot tub crystal clear, including knowledge. That neck-deep hot water massage feels amazing every day of the year. You'll never get tired of it. Get to Leisure Concepts and see almost 70 hot tubs that are ready for immediate delivery to your backyard.
Well, this Friday afternoon, traffic actually looking pretty good. Just a bit of a slowdown eastbound on the Beltline where the flex lanes end heading toward the interstate. Otherwise, no problems there. I'm not seeing any issues on I-3990 between Madison and Beloit, or I-94 heading out toward Milwaukee and north and west of Madison. Interstate's moving pretty much at the posted speed limits. That's your News 3 Now First Horn traffic.
For over the past 20 years, Gardner Park in Madison comes alive with music. It's Madison Opera's Opera in the Park.
This free performance takes place tomorrow at 8 o'clock with a Sunday rain date. And joining us now with a preview is the General Director of Madison Opera, Catherine Smith. Catherine, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so if somebody is new to Madison or, you know, is an Opera in the Park newbie, can you tell us how this all works?
So we're in beautiful Garner Park on the west side, and the park opens at 7 a.m. tomorrow. You can bring in your tarp starting at 7. You can bring it in at 7:55. The concert's at 8. It's a completely free concert. There are no tickets. You just come in, put down your blanket or your tarp, and enjoy the concert. And it's not a full opera. It's a concert of excerpts of arias from Broadway and opera, and it's about 2 hours long. And again, it's completely free and in this beautiful park.
What are some of the pieces you would be performing?
So we'll be doing things from our upcoming season, so something from Tosca, something from The Anonymous Lover, something from Candide. We're also doing a piece as early as 1711, that's a Handel aria from Rinaldo, and also an aria from the Factotum, which premiered in 2023. So we're covering 312 years of opera in one night. And then we have musical theater from Into the Woods and Rodgers and Hammerstein, so really sort of something for everyone.
Catherine, what do you get from all of this when you see the crowd there and the musical performances and everything? What do you get from this?
The reason we do it, that's what I get from it. It is the absolute joy of when this place is full and everyone is just happy. Like I always say, we're in the happiness business. This concert is our community being happy and making music together when they conduct with their light sticks. And it makes everything so worth it. This is what we do. This is why we do it.
Perhaps also to make opera more accessible to people.
Exactly. It's completely free. And these are fabulous singers that you'd pay, frankly, a lot of money to hear somewhere else. And you can just come to your local park and hear them.
Catherine, can you talk about why Madison Opera is so special to this community?
Why are we so special to this community? Well, we are the community's opera company. That is a foremost. We've been around for over 60 years. This is the 22nd year of Opera in the Park. And so people have come their entire lives. We have people singing in our chorus who, sorry, hearing noise behind me. We have people singing in our chorus who weren't even born when we started this concert. It's generally part of what Madison is in this community, what Madison Opera is.
And bring your light stick, right?
You can bring your light stick, or you can buy your light stick, or bracelets, or whatever glow-in-the-dark things. It's the coolest thing we do, and when you tell the singers about it, they think, oh, that sounds really interesting, and then they see it and say that's the most beautiful encapsulation of music in a community that there is.
And people should know there's no food or beverage for sale, but you can bring whatever you want into the park.
Correct. You can bring anything you want into the park. There is ice cream for sale, but yes, bring your own picnic. Some people bring very elaborate picnics. Some people just, bring themselves. So whatever your comfort level is with that.
It's a night at the opera. Do whatever you want.
And it's going to be a gorgeous night for it as well.
I sure hope so.
8 o'clock tomorrow night, Gardner Park. Opera in the Park. Catherine, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you so much.
We'll have a final check of your forecast coming up.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
Salonpas Lidocaine Flex, a super thin, flexible patch with maximum OTC strength lidocaine that contours to the body to relieve pain right where it hurts. And did we mention it really, really sticks? Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Fry Construction invites you to celebrate summer with our hot summer sale. We're talking about hot savings of 23%. Many of your neighbors already know how we strive to meet and exceed expectations with each and every project. That's why they voted us Best Roofer 3 years in a row. Experience the best of Madison for yourself with Fry Construction. Get on board for our hot summer sale. Save 23% off gutters with any full roofing or siding project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
Set summer in motion with the most electrifying Honda vehicles yet, like the CR-V and the Accord, both with available hybrid powertrains, designed to deliver more thrilling performance and more innovative tech. Make every adventure more electrifying with Honda, the most awarded brand in Car and Driver 10 Best history. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy an air conditioner. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase an air conditioner and a furnace at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
Tonight on News 3 Now, a new bill aims to level the housing market playing field. Will Keneally shows you how this proposal could make it easier for residents to buy a home and keep housing costs down. That's next at 5.
Madison Mallards Baseball brings you a night of fireworks on the base paths, and after the game is over, don't miss the Mallards' next fireworks night, Friday, July 21st against the Green Bay Rockers. Get your tickets today. News 3 Now is a proud sponsor of Madison Mallards Baseball.
Well, skies are sunny across most of southern Wisconsin. There's the live view from the WISC Skycam looking out toward the south. The Queen Bee Radio Skycam looking toward the west shows partly sunny skies there, but no rain across southern Wisconsin. All of that has been up to the north, just some spotty showers and a couple of thunderstorms. As you look at 6-hour future track radar, they should stay north of our viewing area. I can't rule out a sprinkler or two maybe north of the Dells, but everybody else should stay dry. Temperature is very comfortable right now, right around 80 degrees. It's actually a little warmer to the northwest. Camp Douglas at 85, 80 in Madison, 82 in Janesville, here in Dane County, 83 Edgerton, 81 in Stoughton, and 82 in Cross Plains. Look for skies to be partly cloudy this evening. Temperatures dropping to the upper 60s. A very pleasant evening across southern Wisconsin.
All right, Gary, thank you. Monday on Live at 4, we go beyond the barometer for a deeper look into weather.
And it's a huge weekend at movie theaters. As we mentioned, our film critic Will Loper will have all the box office numbers, and it's a battle for number one. That's Monday on Live at 4.
Did you know that Wisconsin Vision offers telehealth eye exams? I just scheduled my telehealth eye exam easily on their website. Once in store, a tech helps get me started and then pre-checks my eyes. See my eye on the screen? Then I have my telehealth eye exam virtually with a licensed optometrist on the TV.
Everything looks great, Kate. You're going to love your new prescription.
Ask about our $69 eye exam. Wisconsin Vision. See more life.
My late father-in-law lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had AMD. I didn't know it then, but it can progress to GA, an advanced form of the disease. His struggle with vision loss from AMD made me want to help you see warning signs of GA, like straight lines that seem wavy, blurry or missing visual spots that make it hard to see faces, like this one, or trouble with low light. That makes driving at night a real challenge. If you've been diagnosed with AMD and notice vision changes, don't wait. GA is irreversible. It's important to catch it early. Talk to your eye doctor about GA and learn more at gawon'twait.com.
3 days only. Madison's massive Factory Direct Hot Tub and Swim Spa Show. Save up to 50% off hundreds of quality brand hot tubs and swim spas. Flexible financing. Everything must go. And Sunday at Madison Marriott West. EliteSpaSales.com.
Want a tighter, flatter tummy and the hottest deal of the year? Then check out new Ab EX from Sono Bello.
After my pregnancies, my body just never bounced back. I had this stomach overhang that made me self-conscious.
Emotionally, it was really sad. Feeling good up here, but you look down and you don't.
After having my babies, it went in different direction. From here, it went to here, and I just couldn't get rid of that.
Introducing Ab EX from Sono Bello. Remove fat and lose excess skin permanently in just one visit.
I got the tummy tuck results without the tummy tuck downtime.
And I finally got the flat stomach I wanted.
I'm able to get back in my size 8 jeans. I feel sexy, I feel confident.
But it feels good to feel good and look good.
Schedule your free no-obligation consultation now and find out how to get your dream body on your budget with our best offer of the year. Call or go to sonobello.com and get exclusive access to our employee-only pricing.
We've come to the end of another week, and that can only mean one thing. It is time for the News Hounds.
Louie and Oliver have dug up the best animal stories of the week. Roll it.
Here's the News Hounds, Louie and Oliver, with their World News Roundup.
This week on the News Hounds, and they're off.
Brothers reunited.
And cow selfies.
But first, a 6-week-old okapi calf at the Chester Zoo in London has ventured outdoors for the first time following encouragement from its mother. Baby Arabi ventured into its outdoor exhibit accompanied by Mom Katusha. According to the okapi keeper at the zoo, Mom has been doing a fantastic job of feeding and nurturing her calf every day. And now that she has a little more confidence, Arabi decided it was time to explore the outside world. The okapi, also known as the forest giraffe, is classified as endangered in the wild.
2 young California black bear cubs are getting a second chance at the San Diego Humane Society's Wildlife Center. They were found near their deceased mother in the San Bernardino National Forest. At only 5 months old, the bear cub brothers would have been too young to survive on their own. The cubs were rescued by the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, the first cub on July 4th, the second on the 7th. Once reunited, it was clear the brothers were happy to be back together. The plan now is to raise them with limited human interaction and get them ready to return to the wild.
And they're off.
And it's Beanie Von Weenie to the early lead. Beanie Von Weenie from Burr. Beanie Von Weenie, powerful.
And just like that, Beanie Von Weenie got sweet redemption in the 2023 Wiener Schnitzel Wiener Nationals at the Los Alamitos Racecourse. Last year, he stopped cold right at the finish line, but not this year. Nicolai Leonard's Beanie Von Weenie of Fullerton, California, led from start to finish, bumping Cannonball Charlie and Penny G to win the face-off by a long ear and tail to run the 50-yard race in 6.80 seconds. Top prize, $2,300, and of course, barking rights.
A university student and farmer in Turkey found a perfect selfie-taking method with her cow, Meltem. Surfi Yilmaz, who takes care of the animals on her family's farm, trained her cow, Meltem, to run for the camera when she called for a selfie. Of course, now all the other cows want a piece of the action, but it's Meltem who started it all.
And finally, it is time to make like this grinning gator and bid the week farewell. An amateur Florida photog captured it seemingly waving at her in what she called a lucky shot. What better way to see you later, alligator?
And that's this week's edition of the News Hound. Have to get the News Hounds in those races.
Right. Yeah, on that note.
Beanie Von Weenie. No challenge there.
No.
Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here on Monday. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.